What's going on, guys? I'm Simple Simon. Welcome to this week's Comic Haul. I've got a jam-packed show for you guys today. I've got new comic books from Big City Comics. I've got comic books in the mail, and I've got two awesome toys that also arrived in the mail. So I've got a stacked show for you, but not much time to do it because I've got dinner plans. I'm gonna get all this done in the next 2 hours. So let's do this. Alright, so I've gone back to my Panasonic camera for this week's show. Just haven't been able to quite work out that manual setting on that Sony camera I've been playing with. If anyone knows, if anyone's a professional at photography and video stuff, let me know if you have any device. Check out last week's Comic Haul and just, can't quite figure out how to get that color right, but I'll get there. So this is my haul from Big City this week, and like I said, I got some mail call and I got some wicked toys in the mail too. So let's start off with the books. This is the first one. This is an absolute banger. This is Conan the Barbarian issue 1. This is on Titan Comics. This is an absolute killer foil cover, as you can see. It's a image from the original movie poster, pretty much. Look at that. How good is that? This was not a cheap book though, but really glad I had to have that one. It looks absolutely beautiful in foil. So I picked that up. Next, we've got some more foily goodness. This is Catwoman Uncovered, issue 1. This is the Stanley Lau foil variant. I don't know if this came out in the regular as well. I normally order both, but this time around I actually only got the foil. I'm actually surprised I didn't buy the standard as well, because I like having the standard and the foil, because the standard covers you can actually see it. Probably the foil, as you can see here, it's quite hard to see, but beautiful Art Germ Catwoman cover there. Let's keep the ball rolling. What's going on here? This is, what is the actual book? Naught's Swimsuit Edition. So I don't get, is this just... Alright, my memory card ran out, and then I freed up some space, and then I kept recording, and then when I was starting to edit, I realized I missed a bunch of books, so the editing's gonna seem a bit weird in this one today. I'm just gonna power through these books, because again, I don't have time to do this. This was the Adam Hughes book that I was talking about, the, what's it called? The Naught's Swimsuit Edition. When I ordered this, they didn't have an image, but Adam Hughes, I was always gonna get it, so I picked that one up there. And then there's a really nice J. Scott Campbell cover. This is one of his best covers he's done for a long time, I think. Selena looking good, and obviously Batman. Just a fun cover from J. Scott Campbell, so had to pick up one of those. Very fun. I'm gonna power through this. This is Duchenne Smile. It actually has a meaning to this word, but anyway, I bought this because I read the preview of it and it sounded really dark and scary, like serial killer type stuff. So I thought I'd pick that one up and check that one out. I'm all about those indies. Night Terror's Catwoman, not sure why I picked this up, but I did. That is just the A cover there. Pretty decent cover, so I won't complain. Let's keep powering through it. Then we got some What If Dark Spider-Gwen. So Sarah picked this one up last week. She actually read it last night, I think, and she actually said she really enjoyed it. This is a nice Rose Besh cover, that's why I bought it. The book actually opens up with the actual original art from the Death of Gwen Stacy issue, so, and then it goes from there. So very cool. Then we got some Batman Catwoman Gotham War Battle Lines, the longest title ever. The reason I bought this is because I believe this is a one-shot. There's actually a comic coming out called Batman Catwoman The Gotham War Battle Lines Red Hood. Because I ordered that, I thought I should probably get this just to understand maybe the story, but who knows if I'll ever get around to reading it. These one-shot event type stories always suck balls, so yeah, I'm so close to canning just superheroes altogether. And then the last one before we go back into my original video is the Something Epic movie homage. I read the first issue of Something Epic. It was okay, but it just wasn't epic enough. But again, I did mention in some reviews that I believe it has the potential to become something epic, but that first issue just wasn't enough for me. But they've had some great movie homage covers, and I had to pick up the First Blood one because Rambo was one of my childhood heroes. Now, back to Simon from the past. Okay, I ran out of memory on my memory card because 4K takes up a shitload of memory, so that was the devil's card. I don't know what it's up to, but we're going to keep moving because I don't have a lot of time left here. We'll get to the mail call, then we'll do some shout-outs, and then I'll show you the wicked toys that I picked up. Alright, so these were an eBay purchase. I've recently gotten on a bit of a Spawn kick. I've never really read much Spawn at all. I've read the first issue I have Spawn, and besides that, I saw the movie back in the day at the cinemas when it came out. I recently started watching the HBO animated series, and I've always had a fascination with the character Angela. I thought she looked super cool, and I actually recently read her first appearance book, Spawn issue 9. So these are actually some books that I've been wanting to pick up for quite some time, and then I found a seller on eBay selling the entire set at a really, really good price. So this is like a mini series that Angela had come out, I'm gonna guess in the 90s. Now we'll start off with there is first, this is like the special edition. I don't know if it's very thin, this book. It feels like there's about 4 pages in here. So yeah, I actually read her first appearance the other day and I thought it was quite cool. She's actually an angel. I didn't know anything about the character. I know she's gone over to Marvel now. They've made her like Thor's sister or something weird like that. But that's the special edition. And then there was like a 3-issue mini-series, I think, that maybe followed up from that. If you guys know a bit about this, let us know in the comments. So there's issue 1 there, issue 2, which Spawn's actually on the cover there with her, and then you got issue 3. So yeah, I picked up all 3 issues at a really good price, especially that it came with this. I mean, some people were trying to flog this off for like 30 bucks alone. I think I picked up all 4 of these for like 40 bucks or something like that. So I thought it was a pretty good deal there. Good mail call. All right, quick shout outs before I show you the awesome toys that I picked up that came in the mail.
Shout out to Old Wolf.
I'm gonna leave a link to Triple G Comics. I checked out a video of his last night. He got a bunch of books back from CGC. And you know, he does the whole grade reveal thing. Pete's a really funny guy. Had him on Collectible Show and Tell recently. Really good dude, so check out Triple G Comics. His link will be in the description to his video. I'm also going to leave a link to Mad Spidey's latest video just because I think he's only a sub or 2 away from 500 and he's been chasing that milestone for a while now. So again, if you haven't subscribed to Mad Spidey, I think I shouted him out last week, but he's only a couple subs away from hitting his milestone. So check out those links in the description below. The links down there, different every week. I change it up, you know what I'm saying? I just copy and paste every week. I copy and paste and then I change it up. Anyway, check out these toys that I picked up today. So I got a more, I guess, modern toy, a Star Wars Black Series figure, and then I also picked up some vintage, which just showed up today as well. So I'll show you what I picked up. This one is pretty relevant for today since the new Ahsoka show has come out. Now they're going to be re-releasing all the characters from Rebels, but the Ahsoka TV show version of them. But I didn't want that. I wanted the original Rebels version. So I picked this up. Now this was not cheap. Oh man, that's super cool. So this is the Black Series to the original Rebels Sabine Wren. I've been wanting this for a bit, but again, it's not cheap. This was the cheapest I could find it. And the worst thing was, after I bought it on eBay, and they sent me their invoice and like they'd already sent it, I noticed on the invoice they were called a different store than what their eBay store is called. So I looked up their store and they had a website and they're a local store and I could have just picked it up. I could have saved $15 if I bought it directly from their website. So obviously there's a markup on eBay for their fees, but yeah, very cool. The original Sabine. I'm actually going to unbox this, even though it's an expensive figure. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to collect all the original Rebels, and once I get them all, then I'll probably do a video where I unbox all of them together. So that's Sabine Wren. Let us know in the comments what you thought of Ahsoka, the first 2 episodes. I really enjoyed it. Sarah not so much, but she didn't really watch Rebels. So I was saying to people, I think people who haven't watched Rebels might not have that nostalgia and feels for it, but I thought it was really, really good. All right, next one. This is another thing that showed up, packed in a wine box. This is a vintage figure. And again, I got this I'm pretty happy with the price I got this for. It was cheaper than most people are selling it in Australia anyway. So people in the States were selling this for maybe about $30. You could get it from the US, but then you're paying another $70 to $90 to ship it here. I made this person an offer and they counter offered, I counter offered back. So I got this for, I mean, a reasonable price, I think. Interesting choice of packing. They just found whatever they could around the house. Pretty happy to get this. Now this is a vintage toy, still on card, so this is not one that I'm going to unbox. This is definitely one just for show on the shelf. All right, I really don't like the way this guy packaged it, but it's gotten here in good condition. Ooh, look at this. The card looks really, really good. It's a pretty minty card, but this is the Kenner Aliens series, and this is Hicks. Now these figures are so funny. If you guys didn't see the video I did at my brother's house, I know I keep plugging it to death, but it was a really cool video if you like aliens. We looked at his aliens toy collection. He's got the whole set of these, but I just think it's really funny because it's obviously based on the Aliens movie, but the characters look nothing like the actual movie. So there's the figure there. Now, someone in the comments to that video actually let me know, apparently they were supposed to be doing an animated Alien series back then, but it just never came out. So that's why the characters look like this, because I think this is based on what they were going to look like in the cartoon. Very cool. Starting to become vintage toy guy. So very cool that I got this. I'm a big fan of Hicks, definitely one of my childhood heroes. So super stoked that I got this in the collection now. That's gonna look good with all my aliens, my growing aliens collection. That's all I got to show you today. But before you go, the plug for what's coming up. I got sent an absolutely amazing AOK from someone from the toy community. So I've got that video coming out probably on Friday. I'll drop that. I just can't believe what this dude sent me, and give you a hint, it might be related to what I just showed you. But yeah, I've got that video coming out. I've got probably another toy unboxing coming out, and if you guys didn't see the vlog I released just the other day, check that out. I'll leave a link to all those in the end screens. You'll see all that stuff, but I'm in a hurry. I've got to get this video out. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are still here, make sure you hit the like button, leave us a comment, and until next time, I'm Simple Simon. Tell your friends and keep it simple.